Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Enough air of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in a perfect 10-0.
And it's not just that they're winning, it's how they're winning. All phases of the game coming together for this team.
Play fake. Fernandez buying time to his left. And it forces it incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5A to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. And they were shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fernandez. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On 1st down, Shields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last go. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Shields on the clock. Yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
A running play.
And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Off play action, Fernandez. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying. Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
His pass caught at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw on 3rd down. Shields. Throw left side complete. It's Caldwell. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27.
Holding, receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Off the bootleg. Fernandez. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Bears 0.
Off the play fake. Fernandez. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 71 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw again, Fernandez. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Steps away. Brings up 4th down, solid coverage by the Bears D.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Myers able to knock it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
The score, Seahawks 10, Bears nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Recovering by
defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Following the fumble recovery, Fernandez. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
To number 80.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing on 1st down. Shields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Shields. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Shields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Shields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cole Komet, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Shields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Caldwell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Shields throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson.
Shields.
That catch good for only
and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Here we go. 53 to mark. 53.
To throw on 2nd down. Shields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Shields.
A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and